It's back. Bathroom's back. It's back. Winter has left the building. It's back to my little country bathroom. I'm working my way down the house. Oh my gosh. I've done the hallway. Now, tomorrow start the living room. Because you know what? The dining room and the living room, that's a long, it's not only, it may take 15 or 20 minutes to take down, but then you got to put back everything that you normally keep out, because I don't like it looking bare. I know y'all all probably think I clutter, but I don't know. When I told Mom, I said one day, I said if I could have like this, like somebody come in and I just do it. Just take everything out to the yard and then slowly bring things back. I'd probably end up with the same amount of stuff, because I don't know, there's something, I just get eclectic and I just, oh, that's cute, and instead of taking something down, I just add to it. So I don't know, but I think that's what I'm going to do right now is get my bedroom done. So then that room's done, the bathroom is done, and then the hallway, I'll put those summer wreaths back up on the doors, and then I'll be here having to start on all of this, and it is everywhere. So you want to say hi? It still amazes me that all of this was there. Now I still have to take down the cans. They just usually they store in the laundry room. So you can see the bow, because this is just plywood. So this is just a piece of plywood, long piece that wasn't quite long enough, and I had to take a piece here and add to it. And so I have two little metal pieces there, and then I've got this here. And then I used to have see these little cup hooks? I had lights running across underneath there to shine down, so whenever the lights were not on, like if I wasn't entertaining or didn't feel like turning all the lights on, I could just flip that on and it lit everything up, even though the lights to the houses were not on. Anyway, where'd this come from? Yeah, I'll throw it in here, although I don't know if it doesn't work or not. So anyway, I'm slowly getting this down. I think when I get this down and put this wall back together, I'll be through for this evening, for today. And then I'll continue on tomorrow, because it's getting late. And what time is it? Hold on, let me see. I can't even see my watch. Well, now my watch battery has no time. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa! Alexa! Oh my gosh, now Alexa's not working. My place must be falling apart. Anyway. Okay, well, she says it's 4:30. And I have to feed the calf between 6 and 6:30. So by the time I get my stool and get in here and get all this down and packed up and put in the closet, I think it'll be about 5. And I don't know. I may work longer. I don't know if I'm going to work longer or not. But this is where I'm at right now. So I'm going to keep going. Let me get all this snow and the sheet down, get it folded, get the lights down. And I think there's still enough room in here to fold all those things neatly and get them in. I may even have to take this. This is an unused package of well, I call it snow. It's just well, it does say snow. Yeah, it's a blanket, but I didn't need it. In fact, it's probably a couple of years old. I've not needed it because I've had all this other So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going until this whole thing is full and I can put the top on it, and slowly getting the house back to spring and summer seasons. All right, see you guys later. Okay, so I did this. Whew. Don't ever stop to think. Don't ever not think out of the box, okay? So I was looking for something for that table over in the corner over there by my quilt cabinet. It has, I don't know where, he just went outside. It has it's a lamp table. Don't look at my house, it's a wreck. It's a lamp table, okay? So it's got this elongated tabletop, sort of long, like egg-shaped. And I needed something to put there. So I was at Dollar Tree. They had these little wooden boxes like this with these little fake yellow flowers in them, okay? They also had, sticking up out of it, and I thought you could pull it out, but you couldn't. It was literally screwed in. Hold on. I don't have my stand with me. It was, I've been it. That's how it was. Okay. I screwed this way and it was bent. Like there. Okay. Whew. All right. So down in there, those little holes were screwed inside on both sides of this tray. And so those flowers in there with this rabbit, okay? So it's basically Easter. I didn't want it. I thought it was perfect for that little table because it's long also. So I found, he keeps going in and out of what he's doing. I found these there, all the little, you know, they have all the little words. Faith, gather, home, believe, I don't know, all these different words. So I got the home one. Here's the other one. It was 2 on a stick. I broke the stick off because I didn't know, I couldn't remember if I had dowels here at home. So anyway, I broke the stick off. I painted it red. It's right there holding the home sign. I put it up the M so you can't really see. You know, it's just down in there all the way. It's all the way in. I painted with this. It's called Barn Red. I painted the home and I painted this little box. The box was just brown, just like wood. It's not even a real wood. You know, it's that MDF mess. It's like cardboard. Anyway, I painted it all that red. So the red and the yellow just popped together. So now this sits perfectly. I know it's fake. I'm not going to buy a bunch of real flowers and have them die around here. That's crazy. And I can just throw this in a tote when this, anyway, it just sits there just like that. And it looks cute. Anyway, there's that. It had all a bunch of colors and them eggs. I took the yellows off and put them on there. There is a little pink and purple back there, but I just threw that in. And I think that looks cute. It's just dressing up that mirror. Because I've never actually ever put anything on the mirror until, remember when I built the snowflake? I put it up there. And I thought, well, I'm going to start putting something there. So everything else is just my regular stuff that I always put out. And then I did the same thing with this because I was trying to think, I can't remember what I had sitting here. So this little, see, it's blue. It was blue. It was a blue truck with that little flower back, like a, you know, like she's making delivery. Whoever's driving this truck's making flower deliveries. I painted it that barn red too and put it right there. So it looks cute right there. Anyway, got groceries to put away and some other stuff to do, but I just thought I would show y'all that real quick because it turned out cute. All right, I'm getting this house put together. I'll see y'all later. All right, I got the house put back. I think I'm done, except for I'm trying to think. I did a little bit different over here. Added just sort of spaced it out a little bit different, and I think it looks pretty. And then I have that little set, like a Mr. and a Mrs. Rabbit. They got like garden vegetables in their hands. I don't really like to do Easter as in rabbit stuff, but I always thought they were sort of cute, so I did sit them out. That little sign out. That is the total truth in this house. Got the mantle set back up with the yellow flowers. There's a little truck that I showed y'all the other day. And that little wreath, and I don't know, it's not, I didn't go overboard with spring or summer. This is just the way it's gonna look all the time. These are new. They're sunflower covers. It came 6 in a pack. They're just, you know, zip-on covers, and inside them are all my Christmas pillows, which are also, I honestly don't know what's inside the Christmas ones. They're not, okay, the pillow itself is something, I don't even remember now. And then I put, this past Christmas I ordered, or was it last Christmas? I can't remember, but I ordered a package of these zip-on pillowcases for that size pillow. And I covered them. No, sir! I covered them. And then I'm not going to go buy new pillows to put covers on. So now those same Christmas pillows, cover and all, are inside these covers. And what I will do is I can leave these up through fall. I won't even have to change this out. This whole room can stay the same way. I'll just add some fall stuff around. I think it's adorable how he looks out the window through the blinds. You can see Chia ruined these. I haven't ordered more, but she ruined these. They've been taped. This one don't even sit straight. There's a clear pencil, it's a fork or a knife, clear, like throwaway, trying to keep it so, anyway, and now that I've got to keep these open, because see, they were closed and she was doing that. So now I keep these fairly open so they won't break them like they did those. You want to go out? All right, go. That's my porch is pretty much done. I won't do a whole lot. I've got to find my thing I throw on the back of that swing. I just got these fake flowers going down the porch. I've got some sunflower garland randomly, and these, oh my gosh, these little wreaths, they're so old. I've had them for such a long time. Then I didn't bring my stands. I have 2 white stands. They're on the porch of the camper over there, the little camper house. That stand up here, the little scroll legs, and that makes the plants be up here. You know, these fake flowers. And they've seen better days too, but they still got a little yellow color to them. I didn't want to spend any money out here. I did away with a lot of stuff last year that was just getting so old that you know, it was hard to handle anymore and it was falling apart. So, yeah, just a little bit of stuff. I did paint this. This had faded. And I pulled this wire hello off. And then, so I wouldn't get paint on it. And then I painted the bottom this red. That sort of barnhouse red. And then this yellow. Put the hello back on it. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do to the porch. I've got some flags I need to put out in the yard. Some spring and summertime flags. And I need to paint this again one day. Cats sleep up there and down underneath this chair. I need to get the blower and blow off leaves and stuff that keep, you know, the porch just keeps blowing. Probably what I need to do is get it blown off really good, then bring my bleach spray out here and spray the porch and use my broom done that not several times, but that's how I usually clean it good. Whew. Bring my broom and sweep that bleach in, and then just let it dry, and it shines up the blue. And one day I would like to cover this under here. I know this is just the old-fashioned, don't do anything to it type roof, but I would love to have this same blue. It's like a real faded blue. And see, they're on the shutters, but you know what? Remember, my house is going to get painted that same. I think I'm going to paint it that barn red, and just let everything down here be the red, trimmed in a creamy color, and then I'll have the cedar shutters that I'll build for all of these front windows that face the front. These plus these back here behind me. Anyway, I am tired for the day, but I'm fixing to go out and give the calf her bottle. I did get different food at the feed store for the chickens. And the scratch, they're going, I didn't buy them any kind of lay pellet. I just bought scratch. And I also bought, okay, well, I wasn't thinking at first. I went into the feed store and I said I wanted, because I was just thinking not to buy feed at Tractor Supply. So I just went in and I said I need a bag of horse and mule sweet feed. And I'll need a bag of hen scratch. He loaded my car, and you know, I paid him $30, 30 like something, so it was 16 bucks a bag, 50-pound bag. But I needed to go to Tractor Supply for the calf replacer, and I looked there to see if they carried the same one I carried, because mine is not like a Tractor Supply brand, it's a real brand, but they didn't have it. So I knew I was going to be going to Tractor Supply anyway, and as I was driving, all of a sudden I thought, I can't change my goats. You know, it's not good to change, you know, chickens are chickens, but it's not good to change your animal's feed. And goats have, you know, everybody thinks goats just eat anything. And sure enough, we know my goats eat all kinds of stuff, and they're eating from all these different homes. So probably none of what they're getting is, you know, they've been used to eating what they're eating. I don't know if anybody is feeding my goats what I feed my goats. They're all feeding them different things. I don't know what they are, but they've been used to it. And all of a sudden I thought, what if I throw this new horse and mule to them, and all of a sudden they get upset stomachs? So I panicked a little bit. I'm thinking, I'm not going to do that. So when I got to Tractor Supply to get the calf replacer, then I actually went ahead and got them the Producer's Pride textured, the textured sweet feed. It's called an all stock. Anyway, so I still got that from them. So I thought, well, I'll just mix, because I've been throwing every evening since they're not eating the lay pellets. I've been throwing all stock as I come through after I feed the goats, and I come back through the yard. The chickens are out there sort of pecking at what little bit of corn they're getting in that scratch, the original scratch, the one I was getting from Tractor Supply. And I would just toss over about a half a can of the sweet feed from Tractor Supply, Producer's Pride, all stock. I would toss it over, and they were eating it. Well, this morning when I went out, so last night was their first time to eat the real hen scratch. And yes, it looks like the hen scratch I'm used to looking at. So I don't know why Tractor Supply changed their hen scratch, but the feed store had the real stuff, and you could see all the different little things that they have in scratch. And Tractor Supply doesn't have the same stuff they used to have. Anyway, last night was their first night to have the new hen scratch, and they were going after it. And I mixed the sweet feed with it. And this morning I noticed there was a whole lot of sweet feed still left. So I'm thinking, okay, either they got full, but chickens don't usually get full. So I don't know. They may not eat that sweet feed. I may have to just go ahead and give it to the goats. Mix it slowly in with their other stuff until they've been used to eating it. Anyway, but I'm done. I got to take that cat litter in to the house, and I need to blow the porch off. But I think I'm pretty much done out here. It's decorated. I'm not going to decorate anymore out here, except I threw this one away. It was no good. It wasn't holding together anymore. It was falling apart. And I need to get me a new wreath for this door. And I know that I have one in here, but when the door is open, that's what you see in the house. And I need one on my porch. So, but this is the house. It's clean. Oh, look what I got me. Okay, so I've probably told y'all in the past about sewing with my grandmother's old sewing machine. It was a Singer sewing machine. It wasn't anything fancy, but that's what she taught me on at her house. And then I just remember one day being there sewing some stuff, and when I got ready to go, got finished with mine, she goes, take that too. She goes, you don't need my help anymore. And I said, you don't want it? She goes, I never sew. That's why I taught you how to sew. Well, it didn't work good after the fire. I don't know if smut, you know how that soot stuff from the fire in the house got all inside it or what, but it just didn't, it came on, but it just didn't work the same after the fire. And it was not in a room that got fired, but it was smoke damaged, I think. And so I bought a sewing machine one day at Walmart and came home and plugged it in right over there in the side of right over there behind the lamp, sat it right here on the table, and I had to watch a DVD the entire time trying to use it. And I was like, this ain't right. And I kept it. And every time I got ready to sew something, I had to get that DVD out and put it in because I just couldn't get the hang of using it. And it was a Singer, but it was, you know, today's Singers. So I want to make, I used to make the kids blankets and all kinds of stuff. Levi blankets, Buddy got blanket when he was little. Tony got a blanket when he was little. Levi got a blanket when he was little. All my grandbabies have got blankets. Jake had a blanket. Bree had a blanket. I made them all blankets at one time in their life for their birthdays or Christmas or something. I would fix things, you know, with my sewing machine. Just the normal stuff you do. And I did it all the time. Dadgum, he's been in here and there's chips all over the counter. Ugh. He's already got almost every glass in there. I can tell you right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 16 glasses that hang in that cabinet in there, there's only 5 up there. There's a few in the dishwasher. There's some in the sink, and then most of them are in the dishwasher because I got started tonight when I go to bed. Because I'm thinking, I'm not going to sit here. I collected glasses out of his room, out of my room. I collected glasses out of the bathroom. I collected glasses over there on the floor by that lamp. I don't understand I don't understand it. But anyway, I got to do that. I stuck that little rabbit face with them 2 eggs in that. I'll pull it out after Easter because that's going to stay up all the time until I have to put it away. But I just stuck that in there. And I'm thinking, well, there's a little Easter there for the kids. And then I have those 2 little things over there. But yeah, so I want to make Steph and Bree. I may make one for Jamie too, because I don't know if she's got one. I'm sure people have sent me them egg aprons, but they're very hard to deal with. You got to get that egg in that little pocket, and then you got to pull that little egg out of your pocket and each little individual pocket, and it's like you got to remember to grab and put the apron on. And I'm just like, you know, I grab my bag and I just go out. Half the time I forget the bag, but I love my bag. I made it myself with my old sewing machine a long time ago. It's that quilt material, you know, it's already pre-quilted and both sides look different. So, you know, it had a printed side on both sides. So when I flipped it and sewed up the sides and, you know, hemmed the top and put a little strap on it, it's just a really cute little, I even put a button on mine and a buttonhole, but I don't think theirs will have to have a buttonhole. But I ordered some really cute little country quilted fabric. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna have to get me a sewing machine and start learning how to sew again. So I got it out of the box and it's sitting there. My sewing basket's sitting behind it. Anyway, but my house is done. I'm not changing anything. This is just the way it is. Winter has left the building and it is definitely hot outside. In fact, it's hot enough tonight that I will be turning off that heat lamp on that calf. She's not going to have that tonight. I left her in there most of the day today because it was rainy and moist in the air, and you know, that's a pneumonia type weather. So I'm still trying to, you know, get her completely well. I mean, I think she's there. I don't hear her coughing near as much anymore, but still it's nerve-wracking. But it's too hot out there to shut her up in there and then keep a light on her. It's just too hot for it. So, but I'm done in here. I got some gifts and goodies right there. Gonna do those in a couple of days for y'all on Saturday. House is sort of back to just every day. It'll be like this through spring and through summer. This is how it's gonna look. Although I do want, see where that is right there on the wall, that it's like a, I don't know, it's like a metal decorative piece. I was thinking about building a shelving unit sort of similar to the one that I built right there. See, I used to have those shelves, those just open shelving went all the way across, and then I thought I really want a little bit more country looking, and I'd ordered those. I mean, it's been like this for a while, so any of y'all have seen it in here for a long time, but I wanted those canister sets to sit out. And I had that green that it's painted in, the same green as like on all these cabinets. They've just been treated with an antique look, but I didn't do that to them. That's just the green. Anyway, I thought I'd like to build me a little cabinet, put a little decorative edge on it, and get my canisters up off the ground with my glasses and with some decorative bowls. And I wanted my shelves to look like they continue through it. So I had to think how, well, the top shelf does. The other two shelves don't. But I was thinking about building the shelf for over here that like snugs up underneath that cabinet, under that upper cabinet, and will hold and be, you know, be that green color and just sort of sit there with decorative things on it, like the radio, the little chicken. See the chicken in there, little hen house. Just sort of sets that stuff up so it's more up and you can see it better. Anyway, I think I'm going to do that in a couple. Look at that, chips. Anyway, I think I'll do that maybe tomorrow or this weekend. I don't know. Anyway, my house is done, and I love you guys. God bless y'all. See you later.